This is great. This right here is amazing. It's so perfect. I mean, guys, Radius is beautiful, but we gotta utilize the tools that Radius has, okay? We gotta utilize the space. I need the space to be utilized. There's no life here. I mean, you can stay in your apartment, of course, but what I'm saying here is that I just don't want people to complain about the small things, right? And you're making this hard for you. You guys are gonna get rid of the only people that are going to be able to help you, right? And eventually, I'm gonna go, and when I become rich and famous, I'm going to tell them, well, Radius didn't work with me. And you can't tell me that, oh, it's not even the company, it's the people that work here. They don't know what to do, so they fall out of pressure, and they think that there's nothing wrong with sending, like, you know. Oh, God. I feel like the Chinese people here are doing such a great job in making this place, building this place, organizing this place. I mean, from the TikTok, TikTok is phenomenal, right? So we work together as a team and figure out what we can do to make TikTok better, okay? Because I'm gonna put in a lot of the stuff that we can do different on TikTok. But what I'm saying here is that I need to see you guys listening. Like, you know, I can't work on selling products if I can't do everything, you know what I mean? I can't do everything with you guys. I have to do something, finish what I'm doing here first. Working with caseloads of patients and all, this is a lot. So the government is going to need your help in terms of building a facility here so that people this is mandatory. This has to be by law, Trump. Please, I'm begging you. By law, each apartment complex needs to be able to build a facility, a place where people are taking their medication. That's what they had. I know it's a lot, but in shelters, that's exactly what we were doing. When we were living in shelters, they had a place for mental patients, right? They had a pharmacy. A pharmacy, just like Santa Monica. There was a pharmacy right downstairs, right down the street. Like, this is just too chaotic for me. You guys are wasting so much time doing nothing when there is so much that we need to do. You're complaining about the wrong thing when there is so much work that needs to be done in this building to make a difference. So I don't want you guys to bother the employees that actually work here by complaining about specific noises and this and that. People are human beings. If you can't handle it, go, okay? This is how I think in my head. There's bigger problems because I come from the streets. I think about the military. The queen is thinking about the military, the soldiers, which enemy is coming in here, this and that. So I can't take stupid reports about bullshit. This person is making no. You need to have a little monitor inside of the apartment complex. You guys are going to be fired. You are useless to me. You understand? When you work here, Jenny, all of you guys, get to work. At least Joseph is listening, but I want to see what Joseph is doing. Where is everybody anyway? Why don't you guys work on Mondays and Tuesdays? They need to be here every day, or hire somebody else, or hire more people so they can split the check. The way Jennifer was talking to me the other day, oh no, you guys have a 3-day notice, but isn't my company paying rent already? Aren't they late in rent? Fire Jennifer, not Jennifer, Karen. I don't even want to see her. I don't want to see her. I don't care how nice you are. The next time you don't give people that have a voucher 3 fucking day notices. You understand that? Because the company has already secured a large amount of rent. You can't kick somebody out because of the small little rent that they have. You guys are being fucking bullies. Okay? No bullies here. You get to work. You need to use your brain. You wear a suit. Use your brain. Why are you working behind the counter anyway if you can't use your brain? If I can come off the streets and do this shit and understand that shit, maybe you need to go and be homeless and figure it out. Karen, it doesn't matter if you hook me up on the rent and all that. I don't care. I want you to do the fucking job. This is why doing the job is so important to me, because it's like, if you don't do it the right way, when you're doing someone a favor and this and that, it has to be done the right way. Somebody has to be nice. Somebody has to be, you always have to have a level of understanding. Like I said, if Brilliant Corners is paying my rent later, because if I'm going to my app and I see Brilliant Corners hasn't paid my rent, because we understand people with social workers and people with these companies pay later, right? With that being said, you can't put any fucking notice on my door, because first of all, you haven't even received a bigger amount. So why are you pressing me? They're gonna pay. So you're trying to collect money and throw me out. You're ripping people off. They already said they're gonna pay. Section 8 already said they're gonna pay. You can't, unless the person hasn't paid in weeks or things or things like that, then that's different. And I do understand that there was a little bit of an amount of a time, but if that big amount of rent hasn't been paid yet, you can't just throw somebody out, because you know that money is gonna get paid. You know the company is paying that money. And keep in mind that those organizations and things like that, they have a slow system. They don't work with Apple, they're working with Android, so their system is a lot slower. And so with that being kept in mind, you guys need to completely be patient with them, okay?
It's good, life is beautiful. Yeah.
I can only imagine.
Damn. There needs to be tissue. Tissue all over these walls, please, okay? God. Halasan, so the goal is to move into your place. If Justin Bieber, takes a while to, I don't know where he is mentally. I don't want him to think that I have to pay any price. I do have to pay him $500 to get in contact. I mean, for us to start talking, which is fine, and I'm gonna pay it on the 1st. So I'm gonna end up moving in with Justin Bieber, and I think that's gonna be a lot better for me, because then I can be able to handle him and deal with his case alone instead of having to be with everybody else and just be here. I can't work on this stuff. I enjoy doing this and everything, but I mean, I don't really enjoy doing people's job for them, and I don't feel like people should, I think you guys should hire more people to take care of these problems, so that the people that live here don't have to, put in that extra work, and they don't have to put in, they can rest, when they come here. They're already working their own job. This is so ridiculous that the tenants have to do this, have to sit here and do all this stuff, and they have a job and they have to pay rent here. This is too much work. Like me, I live here, but I'm a person with a disability. And so for me to have to go checking everything, what did you guys hire these people to do? You have to hire somebody to make sure that these people are doing their job. And why do you hire them if you have to tell them what to do? I mean, they need to have like training on here or something for them, because it's ridiculous for them to wear this uniform like they're professionals, and they're just not even professionals. You know what I mean? They don't know the law. You gotta know the law. Everybody has to know the California law. Do not break the California law, because this is your part, because you want to make things calm the waters. There's nothing wrong with calming the waters, but you have to explain to the tenants that, hey, these are families, they can play. It's not like they're wilding out and they're throwing things. They can play music in their apartment. So I want you guys to be ready, because if I'm coming to move in with you guys, if I'm getting my sisters and my brothers to live with you guys because they don't have anywhere else to go, right? I'm going to tell you, if they move into this place, I want them to be respectful, have a respectful attitude, but they have mental issues, and I don't know why they don't go get disability, because if you go get your disability, then you don't have to overwork yourself. Because you want more money, you need to rest. If I see somebody has a bad attitude and they're black, especially, or Spanish or whatever, they need to deal with their mental health. I'm not going to have an attitude if I'm okay. People that are like, you see how the white people are, they're calm. Doesn't mean they don't have issues, but they're calmer because they were able to deal with their issues. Their body operates different. That's why they're able to work well under pressure. But you guys are giving these people way too much work. And I've been here, and I hear people say, I can do the job, because they say that they want the job because they're desperate. But when it comes to actually doing the job, they fail to do the job. Do not go and fill out an application telling the employer that you can do the job, and the employer hires you to do the job, and guess what? You failed. So this is what we're going to do. If you are a business owner, you need to put training on board. It needs to be, it's not going somewhere else, going to school. School is right here. I know it's a lot of work, but if you have the money, you can do it. You guys have a lot of money. America prints dollars here, so you can't say you don't have it. And another thing I wanted to explain, when it comes to people that have transgender issues, there's no making people that are gay illegal. That's just ridiculous to me. I don't want you guys to sleep with men, but it's your choice. It's not my choice. If you want to be gay, that's your choice. That's not mine. You can't interfere with people's decisions. It's whoever they like, that's what they like. This is what I'm saying, is that the more you guys try to say, oh, no gay people, no this, you're interfering with people's human rights. People have human rights, okay? I can't interfere with the decision. If you want to be gay. That's your choice. That's your decision. You're going to pay for that shit. But what I'm saying is that, you know, it's important to find your life partner and to be with the opposite sex, because the woman needs you. But if the woman can't do the job and only the man is the one that can help you, the human being is going to get to the person that can help service his needs, the person that has the brains, the person that has the time. If he has the money to get a surrogate, he will. Because why wait for a wife that's never going to show up? So you can be alone. So no criticizing gay people in the Christian community. If they're gay, they can still go to church. They can still go to church. It's not a church only for straight people. God said he came for the sick. Okay, he came for the people that are sinners to be healed. So those are the very people that he's telling to come to church to be corrected. And you go to church and you need to, you know, once your church needs to be powerful enough for you to change them. Why would you sleep with a guy when there is women here waiting for you? Beautiful women, that's what women are for. These men, sleeping with men is just unbelievable. It's your human right, but I'm telling you, I'm not for it. I'm just telling you, you can't stop people from being it. You can't just say, no, it's a rainbow flag. Don't think about it as a gay flag pride. Let them do, that's their business, right? These are all things that we need to cover. If we're going to open up a church and say we're preaching about God, God already said, do not judge lest ye be judged. All right? So make sure that you're not judging these transgenders. These are people that have gender dysmorphia. This is a mental disorder, and they need to be compensated for having gender dysmorphia. Gender dysmorphia. Want to make sure, you know, if these people are cutting off their penises, taking off their boobs, they have issues. This is a real mental issue. We cannot have you coming to work if this is how you're going to be acting. I am so dead serious, because you are representing people and telling them that it's okay to cut off your body parts. This is not okay, and it should be illegal. It needs to be illegal. Do not perform these things. Do not, it's illegal in the United States. You go to your other countries and cut off your penis and all this, but in America, this should not be allowed. Okay? Because when my kids are born, they're going to think it's okay to cut off their body parts. You are messing with your body. You're messing with the way it's ordered. You are disrupting the ways of the universe. When you cut off your body parts and say you want to be a girl, be a guy. You're born a guy, that's it. If you want to be a girl, you have to die out. All right? You can wear a dress without cutting off your penis. You can wear heels without cutting off your penis. But when you cut it off, that's it. There is no turning back. I need you to understand that the female body is born and is different from the male body. If you're going to change your gender and cut off your penis, you're going to have to change your entire system. You're messing with your system. Leave your body alone. It's okay to be, if you're going to be gay, I don't want you guys to be gay, but if you're going to do that, do it, but don't cut off your penis. If you want to try being a girl for a night, be a girl, but don't take hormones. It's gonna ruin you. You see what we go through as women? There are women that look like men, okay? So there is, when a woman comes inside of the thing, is this a man or a woman? Is this a man? Or come and find out. That's why in the law, there is no changing. If you're going to be a transgender, you need to have a little ID or something that says transgender. There is no changing it to female. You're not, no matter if you change your sex, you will always be a man. You will always be a man. It doesn't matter how many pills you take. It doesn't matter what, you will always be a man. If you're a girl, you will always be a girl. No matter what you sew a penis on your body parts. You do, what are you going to do when you get on your period? Before you go changing your body parts, your period, what are you going to do when you have a fake penis on your genitals? It's illegal. Trump, make it illegal. They can't do this. Not in America. Go practice that shit somewhere else. Every doctor that's practicing changing surgery and doing this, fired. Go. We don't want you in America. This is not what America is about. We don't represent that. These are people that suffer. Anybody that comes to you is suffering from a mental issue. If you want to kill yourself, bye. We're going to try to create something where we can just send you to a hospital and get rid of you. If you're not happy in your own body and you think that, so we're going to create injections, okay? Because I don't want you guys jumping off the rooftop. I don't want that to be the case. This is important, okay, guys? Elon Musk, you're going to be the richest man in the world. So we have to use that money properly. You cannot waste that money on building more spaceships, aliens. I don't have time for this. I don't have time. Let the aliens deal with themselves. It's human lives matter. We need to focus on this human beings. This is where God is. This is where your God is. This is where your queen is. Your queen is not in space. I don't want to see on X blowing things up because that's terrorizing people that are veterans. What are you guys going to do with the veterans? Most people that are homeless right now are veterans. This facility needs to be veterans too, right? So there needs to be a space for veterans, just like PATH had. Because veterans have mental issues where they've experienced bombs and things like that. So the base probably is interrupting with people's, but that's like, we'll get something smaller, but my speakers are not even working. That's why I got a big ass speaker. Y'all, this is too much. I can't do this. Homeless people, when you go to the street and become homeless, I need you to please record, get to work and do something. If you help us, we'll be able to help you. You need a GoFundMe page, but going in front of cars and begging for money is too much. Why don't you just do it on the internet? You're making things dangerous for yourself. I mean, it's okay to go ask, but it's too much. People are not carrying around cash anymore. People should carry around cash. You should always. But if these people are robbing people, I don't know. I mean, I carry around cash in case my card doesn't work, in case something goes on, my phone is dead. You know, I have plastic too, yeah, but maybe $3 or $4 or $5. Carry around some cash, man, just in case. It's important to carry some cash around. If you have it. Because what's happening is that sometimes the bank doesn't work. Sometimes you can't get money off. Sometimes some people's machines like cash only, plastic only, you know? So you really do want to be ready for any situation, and don't go outside and say there's homeless people, let me put my money away. Please don't do that. Go and just bless them with some money. Help them, okay? Please. Don't hide your money and say, hey, I don't have plastic. You have the cash. Don't talk to homeless people if you're not going to give them money. Do not let these people come in their house and talk to you without food. Because rich people, these people that have money, they're lonely. So they're using their time to come and have endless conversations with you on an empty stomach. If you're going to go talk to the homeless, you need to buy them food. Okay? Because when I was out there and I was having people wanting to talk to me, but they didn't have any food. How do I talk to you if I'm not fed? It's business. If you want to talk to them, talk to them. There is a reason why they're dressed ugly. They don't want you to bother them. All right? We're going to build trucks to be able to take showers out there. You have to build these trucks. You cannot tell people they can't be on the street because it's their human right to be on the street, right? But they can't hang out on the street if they don't want to take a shower. Therefore, we need to provide showers. Just a portable shower outside. That's it. Just a shower. Have somebody stay right there on wheels, right? Because I saw it in Hollywood. I went and I took a shower in one of those cars that they came and they had some people, these black people had these showers. It's a great idea. There is a lot of genius black people out there, but if you're being racist against them, they're not going to deal with the cases with their own people. You gotta give them money. You gotta give $200 is not enough. It's $5,000. $5,000 in food stamps, $5,000 in cash. Hell, I'll say $10,000 in cash. I'm serious, because they have toiletries, things that we can't rely on shelters and food banks. So you gotta put Trump, please, you gotta give them more cash. P. Diddy's money, all that bullshit, give it to the disability, to people that are homeless. On food stamps, government assistance. Only California is the only one paying. Houston needs to pay cash. They have the same programs here, they need to be in Houston. Houston took care of me. The little white boys that were in Houston there, they were helping me. They needed food stamps. They needed this. Houston is beautiful. I will always love Houston, but there needs to be more cash. There's no cash. 400 in food stamps, but no cash. You need 5,000 cash, 5,000 food stamps, okay? Because people need to be, some of them help other people. If they cash it out, you know why I cashed out my food stamps when I was in New York City? Because New York doesn't provide cash. They provide $40 in cash. So the people said the Indians there, they allow me to cash out my food stamps. God bless them. You can't be mad at them, and you can't arrest them for cashing out food stamps. They're gonna cash out that food stamps. You know why? Because if you don't put enough cash. Okay? The black community has been working. But now they're tired. We gotta help them. We cannot abandon them, okay? They didn't abandon you. And you know that you guys can't be in the sun for too long. So you didn't build too much. You build on the inside. Thank you. But the outside, you people need water. Your workers need water, not just the Spanish. You guys are taking care of Spanish people, but you're abandoning the black community. You are abandoning the black community. I don't want this to be that way. This is not the type of woman I am. You see, I'm black too. Thank you for being nice to me, but I want you to be nice to other black people. And if you're going to be black, I need you guys to shut up and calm down. And we can't just shut them up and calm them down. We need to give them the proper medication to do that, because the reason they're wilding out is because their body is, it's not that they want to be mean. A lot of them want to be nice because they know that if you're nice, you're going to solve, the problem is going to be solved. If you're yelling, you're going to make the other person angry. Right? Especially if it's someone in your community. So when you talk nicely, you get the problem done. If somebody is going to the bank to rob the bank, if you go yelling about everybody get down, why do you have to tell everybody to get down? Just go slowly, go get the bank, get the cash and go. And then I'm not saying that you go rob the bank, but that's the way to do it. Just go there and give him the cash. Look, the bank has so much money. If somebody comes to the bank to rob the bank, give them the cash and let them go before they kill real people. What the fuck is the money? You're gonna get more money. We have plenty of fucking cash. Plenty of cash. You arrested all these black people for robbing them. Why do you think they were robbing the bank? Why do you think they were robbing the bank? You took everything from them and you didn't build a house for them, and you leave them to attend to their own issues. And they're killing each other. This is why they have guns. Because they got the thugs and the gangsters that got guns. So now they want guns because they want to be safe, and the police is not going to the hood. You got to go to the hood. The police has to be in the hood. It's planted, stay there. Live there. Okay? Because so they need to be safe. These are real children. Real people. These thugs and gangsters have to go. No gang banging. You need to build a better organization. It's Brown Lives Matter. It's therapeutic behavior, whatever. Find a better name. But it's not Bloods and Crips. Please, no more Bloods and Crips. It needs to be illegal. Bloods and Crips illegal. No Bloods, no Crips. You see, they don't know. If they knew better, they would do better. You understand what I'm saying? When people know better, they're going to do better. There is black people that live here that know better, so they do better. The reason why they're not doing better is because they don't know any better. And I'm telling you, they're not fucking pretending. Pretending is the dumbest thing. Pretending to know is to be stupid is so fucking dumb. I couldn't even fake it if I wanted to. Knowledge is powerful. It's gonna force you to you can't lie. Some people do lie, but they're only gonna get away with it so long. Eventually they're gonna face the truth and be like, I can't even pretend. You guys can be actors. You can get paid to pretend. So why pretend for free? Do that shit and go get paid. Go to Hollywood, get paid to be an actor. So you get some fucking cash. And then none of these actors are even doing what they're supposed to do. Beyonce, Rihanna, when are you guys gonna build programs for the black community and you taking all their money and expecting the white people to do it for you? When? You need to build programs. And I won't stop saying it until I see no more burning down Black Wall Street. That's where they go to help themselves. And white people need to go in there. Why do white people need to go in there? Spanish people need to go in there. Don't take over. Because this is what's happening. The Spanish and the whites go in there and then they start favoring the whites and ignoring the blacks. You know why they're ignoring you? Because you have an attitude. So try to calm down. We need medication. They need the right medication. Why are they making drugs? Because you're not giving them the right drugs. It's not working. You're killing them in the hospitals. I was trying to tell you what worked. Bellevue Hospital. I was trying to tell them, this is what's working. The minute you told me that I couldn't use it's the Spanish people don't want to listen. You need to listen. When it's no deal, they said if you stop taking one medication because she thinks that the medications working together is bad. The minute I stopped taking one medication, that's when I started to have problems. The medications were working good together. You're not the only doctor here, okay? Fire these doctors. These patients need someone that is going to advocate for them. They need a social worker that's going to be on, but not just the nurse. Dr. Crosby was a great doctor. The white boy, the white guy, he's a Libra. I got to know the doctor. See, me, I got in the hospital and I got to know Dr. Crosby. He's a Libra. He's left-handed like me. He's the white guy with blonde hair, blue eyes. Very handsome. Going like this. To me, it's okay. I was okay with it because he was sexy. I don't think that, I didn't think that, I mean, I don't want you guys to do that, but sometimes the doctor falls in love with the patient. They do. And if the patient is okay with it, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing you can do about it. I like Dr. Crosby, he liked me, and that's it. There is nothing wrong with that. If it's consensual and the person, but if the person doesn't, just say you don't like, just talk to him. I told him I liked him. Don't need to fire him. I don't think he got fired. I think he quit. Once I left, he left. He was like, where's my girlfriend? I was the only girlfriend he had. Doctors sometimes want a patient, a girlfriend. Duh, it makes sense. I love Dr. Crosby. I thought he was a great doctor. But you know, I'm married. Now Justin Bieber is the one for me. So when do we get him a wife? Hi, Dr. Crosby, I'm here. I'm still here. I still love and care about you. This is my person now, okay? I'm stressed. I don't want to be stressed. I rebuke it, but I have a lot of paperwork. I mean, I want to file a major lawsuit on Bellevue Hospital, but I have no evidence of anything. And why do you think I want to file a lawsuit on Bellevue Hospital? Because they didn't listen to me as a patient, and they almost caused me to jump off of a roof. It was the doctor, and I didn't even know the name of the fucking doctor. I didn't know the name of the fucking doctor. This woman shaking my hand. Now, when you're going to be a doctor, you tell them the name. You don't just tell them, you give them a sticker. It's time to have social workers to defend these patients in the hospital. These are real lives, real people. You talk to them. Are you going to, do you want to live or die? I want to live. No forcing people to live. If they don't want to die, if they want to die, create an injection, put them down. That's it. Don't pretend, don't set them up, don't give them the wrong medication. It's simple as that. You don't want to be here, why do you want to die? Oh, because I don't feel good, you guys haven't found the right medication for me. Okay, we got the injection ready. Put them to bed. Gone. Who's next? This is for real, because I don't want people to suffer. The shit that I was going through, I wish they would have had an injection for me to go. Okay? It's 7 years going through that shit. I wanted to jump off the fucking building. No forcing people to live. Suicide is not illegal. You don't have to commit suicide. We're gonna take you to the hospital. This is what I'm saying. You need a palace. In the palace, there is going to be a space for people that want to die. Simple as that. We don't even have to call the ambulance, because I don't even trust that they're going to deal with these people properly. I care about human lives. I don't want you to die in the worst way. Okay? Okay, babes? I don't want you to die in the worst ways. So the injection, when you give these people injections, it can't have torture in their body. You can't do that. The death penalty, those are the things that I was feeling in my body. When you were killing the people in jail, in prison, putting them down. They were I was feeling all those things, and this is it's your turn to feel it. You guys have to feel it. If you feel it, then you assume the position. You will start making these injections, okay? In the prisons, no torturing people. Why would you torture somebody? For what? That's evil. You're just as bad. So we put you down. You're next. No torturing people. You have to have enough compassion to understand people are people. Why would you waste your time to do this? You need therapy. And no, when people go inside the store, this is for the Spanish community, because I noticed that you guys are the main ones that tell people no recording. Do you know what these cameras are for? They're evidence of anything that's going on. When you employees abuse customers, we need evidence of that. So when everything, when I come in here and you say the camera didn't see it, the camera wasn't down, she wasn't lying. The camera is not showing everything, but there's cameras in the elevator. Okay? So this is what we're going to do. When we go inside of the Walgreens, I want that woman fired, and I have her, and with TikTok erasing everything that I do. You erased all the fucking evidence because you thought you were trying to help me. How do I get better to replace these people and to hire the right people if you're deleting all my stuff? How do I even trust TikTok if their system is just messed up? So you're gonna have to deal with me without makeup, without a pretty face, okay? I'm beautiful to myself. I think I'm beautiful enough. I don't think that people should be gay at all. Unbelievable. I mean, you could like whatever you want, but just your wife is waiting somewhere for you. And I need every wife to show up. Show up for your husband, okay? It's not about your lip gloss. It's not about your fucking heels. God damn it. This is court. Court is in session. Every day is a court session. God damn it. We need little bags for everything. Little bags for everything. A little perfume would be great. A little perfume would be great. You can just like put perfume in here, I guess. If you guys please donate to my GoFundMe page, I can at least get a fax machine. If I have a fax machine, my in-home care provider can fax all the paperwork. This is what your patient needs. As an in-home care provider, your job is to every morning you come here early, and you get inside. Your patient needs you to check the mail. Your patient is the one that checks the mail. I mean, not your patient. Your patient doesn't check the mail. You check the mail. Let them stay outside. I don't want the patient doing anything. Just sit down and let the client check the mail. Yesterday, the lady was, oh God. No, don't open the door. Don't do, tell them, ma'am, I can't have you do this. You have to stay here or I leave. Why am I here? To help you. So let me help you. I'm gonna go inside and get your check your mail. You give her the keys. She goes inside and she checks the mail. You come early, you find out when the patient's mail is here. That's why I'm saying a lot of the in-home care providers need to either live close around here or live in the building, not inside of the patient's house if the patient doesn't want them there. So they need like a tiny room somewhere. 5 palaces, please. In-home care providers, I need you to be home, be there every day. I need you to go pick up the clients. I pick up my packages. You know why my package doesn't get stolen anymore? One time they stole my package. You know why my package, they shouldn't be stealing in here. This is why these people are trying to do everything themselves. Like I told you, Radius, you need to have somebody right here. We don't care if there's packages that need to be taken, put them in the bin and let the people that live here take them in those packages. If the people moved out, if the staff needs to take them, let them have those packages, whatever the issue is. I just don't want the room filled with a bunch of packages that nobody's picking up. And then the people that are coming in here, the delivery guys, they don't even know where the package room is because there is nowhere that says package room. People need direction, please. This should say package room, not storage. Put package room somewhere on top here so they know where the package room is. So far, I haven't seen too many packages here. That's good, but there are some packages that are being put inside of the mail room. Are you guys tired that you couldn't go to the package room? No, they're not tired. It just doesn't say package room. It says bikes store. It says for the bikes, only bikes. So when they come in here, some of the people that are working here don't know English, but they have to work. You got to learn English. No hanging out, no partying. Go to English class. As long as you live in America, you need to learn English. Don't speak no more Spanish unless you're on the clock. And you have to, but when you go home, no speaking Spanish to your friends and to your family. You have to speak English because you need to learn English. If you come from another country, Europe, English. I gave up my language. I'm from Africa. You see how I speak English? Because I don't speak my language to people, to my family members. That's it. It has nothing to do with me. Luganda has nothing to do with me. Why would I speak Luganda? Why would I speak my language? There's nobody here that's from Uganda. Everybody's American. Even if they're Spanish, America. I talk to white people all day. I learn English. So it's time to start speaking English. You go home, don't speak your language because it makes you feel comfortable. You need to force yourself to speak English so you can learn how to speak proper English. So when it's time to talk to you, you know what to do. How many black people are going to still speak Ebonics? I'm telling you, Ebonics is not a language, it's a slang, and you guys need to cut it off. I don't want to hear it. You have no other language to learn. And you couldn't learn how to speak proper English? It's fucking ridiculous. You're a disgrace. I don't care. I don't care. You're a fucking disgrace. It's embarrassing for me to come here all the way from Africa, not knowing a single language. Not knowing how to speak English, and I mastered the English language, and you want to talk shit? Learn English. And then you guys are making fun of the only black people that are going to help you out. You're making fun of the only people. You think white people are going to waste their time helping you out if you can't help each other out as a black community? You think Spanish people want to help you if you want to beat up the immigrants that live here? I don't care if they're here. They shouldn't be here illegally, but it don't put matters into your own hands. Call the police. But when you start beating them up, that's why they're putting you in jail. Why are you making fun of the Spanish immigrants here? Why are you doing that? For what? They're the ones that are building these programs. They're the ones that are able to work. You're not able to work. So what the fuck are you doing? Lock them up and kill them. No, don't even bring them out of jail. To the grave. Black lives matter my fucking ass. Act like it. It's not black lives, it's brown. The black ones are the ones that are going to die because we don't want you out of jail. We're putting an injection and you're dead. That's it. I don't want to see stupid shit. You don't have to kill people to go to jail. We're going to start just getting injections, okay? And you guys are going to go because you're useless. You're fucking useless to me. I can't even have a civil conversation with you. And you say fuck Trump? Fuck you.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, yourself?
I'm wonderful, thanks.
Have a good day.
You too, sweetie. Thank you.